uh, the course folder. So you can download, please, you can see there two files, download them, and so we will start working with. Actually, most of the high-tech companies now working with Python. It is an easy language to study and to use, and there is a lot of third-party and open source projects that are related to Python, so you can work with. This is including all kind of things that are related to the programming language, and then to the web, then even to the mobile, for the machine learning, for the artificial intelligence, and so on. So there's a lot of things to do with Python, and even successful things. So to work with Python, I am recommended the most useful IDE is the Visual Studio. So I will guide you how to install all the software now. I will share now. This is the Visual Studio code that we are going to install now, so let me guide you with this tutorial. So please first visit the Python at the following link. So in this link, you can see here that you can download Python with the version. I recommend you download both 3.8 and 3.7. We are working with version 3.8, so we can install now 3.8, and later you can also install 3.7, and I will talk why. So in order to install it, so first, if you go to the YouTube, there is a lot of videos that guide you how to do that, but I prefer to put this in this tutorial, because we are going to work with a Python with the eyes of Django. The next item that I'm going to speak in other sessions. So first, as you download Python, you got an executable file, so you run it, and you can see the first window is popping up, and then you choose customize installation, and then in step 2 you see the following window, which is very important to see here, that there is a checkbox at the PIP. It's called PIP. It's Python Package Installer. This package will help us to install various of libraries in the future. So you just check everything here and go next. And in the next step, step 3, this is important. This is very important. Here you can decide where is the working directory of your Python interpreter. So I change it to Joseph Python, which is here in my, as you can see, which is here in my C drive. So you can put it where you want. If you want to leave it in the default location, which is the program files, it's okay. But I have installed a lot of Python versions, so because that I also to demonstrate you in this course. So now you click on the install, and you will see that the setup will start working. And after that, you will see that the setup successfully finished. Then you click on close, and that's it. Now, as a result, the Python programming language is installed here in our directory, and now we can start work with. Now, In Windows, we run the command prompt, okay? And we can even type Python, okay? And we can see that Python is start in the terminal. And if you want to be sure that everything is installed perfectly, so you run the command prompt. To achieve the command prompt, so you can search for that in the Windows here. Then you click and you got the command prompt, which you can now, as I did before, type Python, and you can see that Python now is working. Okay, this is a basic step to be sure that everything is working. Now, just let me admit all. Thank you. So now, okay, we can see in step 8, we are going to be sure that everything is working well, so that in future step using the Visual Studio, we can see that everything is working. So there is 2 commands here. This is a command in Python. So let me paste them here. And as you can see, I import system and operating system, and I issue some statement that to me the current working directory. And as you can see, here is Joseph is my working directory, which means everything is working very good. So please, I recommend everyone in this course. This is a very professional course going to be. So please install that. If there is any questions, so in the hands-on, you can ask me and I will answer you. So now after we have Python, we need now to start building our first program. So as you can see here, Python provides us with the ability to write some code. So I can, for example, even use the command, the terminal, it's called the terminal, and issue some program. But this is not a handy way to work with. This is just a handy way just to check that everything is all right. So the next step, and please be sure that you I admit another friends now. Okay, so be sure please that you follow me. So now this is an optional step before I'm going to guide you how to install the Visual Studio Code, which we are going to work with. So if you want to go to your computer, and you can see in the environment variable within the path, you can see, just check that your working directory of Python is correctly added here. And it's, yes, you follow all the instructions, so it's okay. So now we need to work with an IDE. I recommend the Visual Studio Code as the best IDE for working with Python and Django later, because you can share work with other technology like React, like Angular, and so on. So this is a perfect IDE to work with. I am very recommend this. I have a lot of projects that I build with, and I can show you later with this IDE. So please, in order to start installing, so first you visit Visual Studio Code. You can follow this link here, as you can see, and you can install it for Linux or Windows or any operating system. And this is a very simple installation and smooth installation. So